we're admitting defeat. We took the tire off, we're gonna put it in the shop and let it warm up a little bit. These are actually, because the tractor has a loader on it, those are 14 ply tires, which is pretty stout. And so we're gonna let that tire warm up and see if we can't get it inside the shop. Hey, I got a question to ask you. In your opinion, and you can be honest with your opinion on this one, would you rather put 8 tires on a semi, or would you rather put 2 airbags in an end dump?
It's a tough one.
All right, did you hear that long pause? That's the right answer. What would you rather do? Is there an option B? Can I pass? Can you go to someone else? What if they all suck? They all suck. There's no good option. Not at all. Only the people that think so is because they've never done it. Or they're just not quite right in the head, which I can probably relate to, but nobody, what you kind of find with all this stuff, nobody actually likes working on semis or end dumps or, I don't know. Low boy's a lot easier. The hopper bottoms are super easy. The end dumps just suck because everything's in a narrower area under the frame rails and just, they're on the road all the time. And typically we're doing a lot of hauling on gravel and there's no winning with end dumps. It's a real question. What would you rather do? 8 semi tires or 2 airbags? The real answer to this question is neither. I want to go work on the resume, put the resume out, see if we can't get a job offer. Oh, okay. I think everybody has that day. This week kind of seemed like it was that week. Well, the weather's been changing here. We had a beautiful fall and the weather was absolutely gorgeous. Then we got into November here, and with November came a whole lot of rain. And with all that rain came a lot of shop time to work on projects. Now, that's just sitting in here so it's dry. This loader over here, we got a few issues with. It worked fantastic for us, but then we seemed to have some wiring glitches. Earlier in the week, Monday was pretty decent. We were able to do some spreading, and then we turned around and I decided, hey, we have this truck that's actually a really good truck, but the tires were getting down there, and we know with all the snow and the sleet coming, it might be a good thing just to put new rubber on it. So I had a goal. I started at 4 o'clock that night, and I told Adam when he got here, because Adam rolled in about 5, I'm like, hey, if you help me, I bet we can be done by 8 o'clock tonight. And he gave me that look like, you're kidding me, because there's no way. And he was right. He was definitely right. Okay, so to do the truck tires isn't a big deal, but when you have, what I've learned, the best way to do it is just get psyched up, pretend you're back, playing football or something like that, and just get ready and, just go for it and go for all of them. And once you get in the flow, you usually can get it done pretty quick. Pretty quick meaning like half a day. Semi tires here, we have one are our Michelin typical XDN2s. I've had those on for over a decade. They work really, really well. They have a really nice tread pattern, but they're expensive. These were running me, I think these ran me $385, $395 a piece. There's a whole backstory on it. They rejected the casings I sent up that were virgins. A whole lot of drama with these. My other tire guy who's been really good came up with this. I don't know how to even pronounce the name. Is it Galco or whatever? This is the knockoff XDN2 tread pattern. And so we got 4 XDN2s. We got 4 of the knockoffs. The goal was to put all 8 on one night. And well, we did it, but it was a butt kicker. Now, semi tires are one of those things. It's kind of like a lot of things in life. The more you put into them, the more you get back. And what I mean by that is, we live up here in Minnesota. We live in the upper Midwest. We work in the metro all the time. So we're always fighting road salt and just crap like that. And you're always trying to do everything you can to keep everything from rusting up. That's the simplest way to put it. So we went through, cleaned all the studs, never seized all the studs, torqued everything down per spec, changed all 8 tires, got them on, and everything actually turned out really, really well. Except for on our last tire, notice the air pressure was getting lower. And I went back outside, and here the air compressor crapped out. Might not be perfect, but it works. It's been a butt kicker of a night. I know all the tough guys out there are like, oh, I change 8 tires all the time. And meanwhile, I'm like, dude, I'm exhausted and I'm sore. But our makeshift air compressor is working, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I got one more tire to change, and then we got 7 out of the 8 done right now, and I got 1 more to go, and then we got to torque them down, but then our goal for the night is complete. 8 tires, 1 night, without hurting a shoulder or a back. 1 more to go, and then we'll achieve that. Here we have it, the final tire, the final fight for the night. The goal of ending it without a sore shoulder and a sore back. That's the goal. Here we go. Well, it worked, and we got through it, and we got our 8 tire on, and we ended the night. We ended the night with all 8 tires on the truck, and I actually had to take the truck up to Minneapolis that night. I think we actually got done about 9:30, so we weren't too far off of our 8 o'clock goal. And especially we lost about an hour with the air compressor. I greased the truck. I think I rolled it out of the shop like 10:10, 10:15, and then took the truck up to Minneapolis. Truck drove perfect. It was awesome. And actually, it was a rainy night. When you drive trucks, when you drive trucks and you've been driving trucks for a long time, you really start to know the suspension package that you like, you know, your air pressure and your bags that you like to run. And then new tires is like the icing on the cake. I mean, it is just smooth, it is nice. This rainy night, I could feel I had really good traction. You could just feel it, you could feel it just going through puddles, that it just had really good grip. So super, super happy there. It was a lot of work, but super, super happy. I gotta tell you the irony, that was Monday night. Tuesday, I had the truck, we got some snow, I had the truck freeze up on me with a load on it, and the next day I was driving a truck with crappy tires going up to Minneapolis. So yeah, crappy tires make you appreciate really good tires. So I'm still glad we put them on. It was just kind of the irony on it. Oh my gosh. The next day I was at local parts place, and we ended up getting a new air valve that had just, I don't know why, but grenaded. It's kind of what you find out with the cold weather. The cold weather tests everything. And some of these little problems, like problems with valves, problems with different things, seems like for some reason in the cold weather you always find them. And we kind of had our first cold snap here, and let's just say I found them. So it begs the question, what would you really rather do? Dismount and mount 8 semi-tires in the same night, or 2 airbags? Now, me and Adam had different answers to this question. And I think it kind of relates to your personality a little bit. I think I would rather do the 8 tires, because the thing with the airbags, these didn't go bad, but I've had them go way worse. I've had them where you got the torch a little too hot, and then you kind of set the airbag on fire, and then you're trying to get that out so it doesn't, set a tire on fire, and it just becomes a mess. But 8 tires, you're making sure you don't break a wheel stud off. So, a little bit of trade-off. Cool. You see the hole right there? It's a good thing we replaced it. All right, worst is behind us. Would you rather put 8 tires on a semi, or would you rather put 2 airbags in an end up?
It's a tough one.
Both suck, don't they? So working on 30-20, not so bad.
Just do this.
Yeah.
This option C.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just driving a truck. Like, driving's fun. Maintenance, not fun.
Yeah. Just have someone else fix it for you.
Yeah, so neither one of those options are like in your top 10 favorite?
Yeah, not usually.
No.
Not today.
No. Oh. Me and Adam have a joke where we don't even care about the tough guy award anymore. Like, just some of this crap that we've done, it's like, oh. We did it though. 8 tires in one night and 2 airbags in a trailer. I've been trying to figure out like would I rather do 2 airbags or do 8 tires. Adam chose 2 airbags, but I was lying on the ground way more than he was. I said 8 semi tires because the thing with the tires is you can see the success more. You start getting tire number 1, number 2 done. You get tire number 1 done, you're like, yeah, 7 more to go. You get tire number 3, 4 done. Hey, we're halfway there. 7, 8, I can do this pretty quick. I actually did those. If we wouldn't have the air compressor breakdown, we would have actually done the 8 semi tires faster than we would have done the 2 airbags. And that's actually probably pretty accurate. I don't know why, but those airbags, just because nothing wants to come apart, everything wants to strip out on you and break, and you just kind of end up fighting the airbag so bad. You end up usually making more trips to town. Actually, we ended the day, we got the airbags in, but then when I was underneath there and we were airing everything up and testing it, I found out we had a small air leak in a air tank. And so actually the trailer is outside right now, and we're putting an air tank in it. And, well, that wasn't so bad, except for when I looked down and I was looking at the 2 airlines I have to take off to go to our 30-30 brake canisters. I was also looking at 2 out of the 4 should get replaced. So tomorrow we're gonna put an air tank in and 2 piggyback 30-30 brake canisters. But you know, whatever. That's the kind of stuff that I hate with airbags. It's kind of that creep effect. And you just know, like, yep, you're gonna be doing more work. I'll ask you guys, after watching this footage, what would you rather do? 8 semi tires or 2 airbags? I'm curious to see your comments. Also, it's kind of funny. I've been doing this crap pretty much all my life. My grandpa had a trucking company, and as many times as I've tried to get away from this crap, my resume was never good enough to get one of those really, really good careers. So we're stuck on the farm and stuck working on stupid semis. It is fun though, because I have some friends that are very, very good mechanics. I mean, very, very good mechanics. And you know what's funny is they say the same crap to me. They're like, stupid semis. And I'm like, yup, I know that feeling.